Hello, Happy New Year if you're watching this when it's uploaded, or if you're watching in the future. This was recorded early January 2025, and you can tell I've got a bit of a sore throat. Usual flu season, but this monstrosity is the unofficial Combiner Wars Devastator. You can see it's not got the right insignia on it. It's not all about him today. It is about Scrapper. I've done a video on Mixmaster. Thought I'd show you this first, how it disconnects. There's little peg sockets. So he is done for now. And Scrapper will be first shown in his root mode. So recently, at least anyone knows that the Studio Series Constructicons are being released eventually. From what I've seen, they do look pretty much like this anyway, so I'm not going to bother buying them. It's the same as Studio Series Galvatron. He's just a different version of Kingdom Galvatron, and Studio Series Blaster, which is also like Kingdom Blaster. So I've sidetracked there for a minute. So Scrapper is the leader of Constructicons. It would be different years later where the leader would form the torso of the Combiner, like Bruticus and King Piranacon and groups like that. Obviously Scrapper would be the leg. 1 second. There we go. Forgive me sniffing through this, but it's that time of year. New year, new cold. The leader of the Constructicons, Scrapper, obviously forms the leg. Now, unlike Scramble City Combiners, they all have their fixed place, so he can't be an arm or a different leg. But I'm going to get right down to it and show you how awesome this is. Not that hard to figure out once you've done it enough times. It doesn't come with any weapons, unfortunately. Like I just mentioned, Studio Series Constructicons are on the way, and from what I've seen, Bone Crusher looks like he's overindulged on a couple of Energon cubes because he looks a bit chunky. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, that's one I'm going to avoid. You can turn that around for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, that makes it more comfortable, I guess. You can't. He hasn't got any elbows, unfortunately. So what you see is what you get. And make sure his head doesn't actually. He's got his. I think his hips rotate. Actually, that's probably why that bit was there for in the first place. Or perhaps not. Just saw that piece there. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Never mind. Just put his head down. Yeah. So first Decepticon Combiner, set of 6. Like I said, this isn't the official Combiner Wars Devastator, but it's pretty cool. The only issue you saw firsthand was Devastator's shoulder joint for hook. It doesn't really stand well when it's connected. And he's got no individual weapons either. But he is pretty cool. Not the same size as the other ones, say like just a bit smaller than Classic's Thundercracker. but I guess in retrospect, just the right size for Megatron looming over him. One of my favourite scenes in the whole of Transformers is in the Master Builders, when they all come back to the Decepticon headquarters after having been filmed conspiring with Grapple and Hoist, when they're all decked out in a row saying, "We're still working for you." Conveniently, that music that follows it is also one of my other favourite scenes in Rebirth Part 3, where Galvatron's basically telling off the Decepticons for conspiring with humans. But that particular music, I like. So there's several scenes in the cartoon that stick out in my mind because of that. I've digressed. Anyway, you can see the great detail. I mean, it's practically is G1. Great improvement on that. More pretend symbols there. I'm going to show you, put him back as well. Forgive me for my voice because it is ratty, mixed with New Year's celebrations and flu. Usual combination, which happens. So you're going to see peg slots right there. I mean, this is one of my favourite combiners, along with the Seacons. I mean, if you know my channel enough, you'll know that to be true. One day I'll do a Seacons video. Can't wait for that, actually. So yeah, a digger. Pretty close to... Oh, his head keeps popping out. Never mind that. Didn't see that. Yeah. So that will form the leg. And he can put his arms down just for better support. You can hear that squeak. Trying not to break anything. Yeah, so that's a better support. And you saw at the beginning, these will come out and fit into slots. Like he's doing a giant handstand. I won't put that back right now because, knowing my luck, the amount of times I try to do that, it doesn't work. So shall I leave you with a handstand? I think I will. No. Tell you what, just put him back as he is, and we'll finish this with Scrapper looking awesome. Voiced by Michael Bell, who also voiced Prowl and Brainstorm and Sideswipe, and he was actually in MASH, the American series MASH, a couple of times. I love MASH, with a character called Zale, which was Johnny Hamar, who was also a voice in Transformers, who did Swindle and Vortex, I believe. But again, we're deviating from what's actually in front of us. So yeah, very simple. Very. That is it. That is Scrapper. Combiner Wars, unofficial. And there he is. And if you can just about hear me from my tired out voice from cold, like and subscribe, and there'll be more videos. Thank you for watching.